Here we go. Here we go. The game about to go. Here we go. Here we go. The game about to go. We kick it. We kick it. We kick it. We kick it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm live. I'm here. I'm live. We kick it. We kick it. We kick it. We're kicking. I'm here. I'm live. I'm here. I'm live. I'm a little tired from being in the sun, but nonetheless, I'm here to watch some playoff hockey with everyone. Maple Leafs and Panthers. Game 4. You know it's gonna be rough. The Florida Panthers trying to get by this battle without even a scuff. Welcome everybody. It's another week cake and stream. It's another week cake and stream. I gotta turn this card a little. It's one of my favorite cards. It's one of the sparkles too. Panthers are down one in the series, everybody. And I am losing my voice. So it might be a little bit more difficult to do complete play-by-play for today, everybody. However, I'll be doing a lot of live reacting. See if the Maple Leafs can have a good attack to get it in the zone. Now Barkov and the Panthers get it out into the Maple Leaf zone, but they dump it. They don't skate it in. And it's coming the other way into Vladchuk Tavares. He lost that puck. I think that will count as a shot on goal, though. That puck rolled right to Bobrovsky. Now Max Pacioretty just skated right into his own net, busting the net off its pegs. That looks like it hurt. Ow. He ran into that net. Schmidt has it behind his net. Now it's a board battle. Panthers got to try to regain the puck. Verhage does. Bennett shoots. Block wall. Apparently, I think we heard, dude, what's his name? There's no way he's not injured. There's no way Pickard isn't injured. My eyes feel so dry. Britt, let's go Panthers. I agree, Britt. Come on, kiddies. Come on, Maple Leafs. I want to see a good hockey game tonight, everybody. Panthers are on a power play 3 minutes into the hockey game. Sounds like they've gotten a few shots and nothing's gone in yet. Everybody, how's your Mother's Day? What did you do with your mom? What did you do for your mom? Tell me what you did for your mom with your mom, everybody. It's Week Haken. It's another net cast, of course. Like I said, my voice is a little sore from all the casting, so I apologize if I'm a little bit more laid back, a little bit less enthusiastic with my casting this evening. Bennett to Schmidt. Panthers working it on the power play. Ekblad, that was a really weird escape, and now he gets it back. Dude, I want Nate Schmidt to take some more shots. He'd be scoring. Panthers are looking for some backdoor tips. Schmidt takes a shot. Uh-oh. This is going to turn into an offensive opportunity for the Leafs. This nice boost. Power play is over for the Kitties. Power play is over. Maple Leafs now attacking. They survived the power play. Nylander loses his edge, and that means the Maple Leafs have to reset that puck progress. They're quick to get it back, though. Well, at least back in the zone. Panthers, within 5 seconds, got that puck out. Neisen is the equipment manager or the personal trainer are working on something. Something's wrong with him or his equipment or both. Where are they going? Panthers come in the zone. Are we going to go to a commercial break already? This game is extremely important, everybody, because if the Panthers lose this game, they're going down 3-1 in this series. And that's very hard because anytime you're down 3 games to anything, you are 1 game away from elimination, which means you have to play perfect since then. So whether you have 0, 1, 2, or 3 wins already, it's rough. It can be scary. Winning 2 games in a row is a lot more probable than winning 3 games in a row or 4 games in a row. That's almost impossible, as of course, no other than NHL playoff history. Maple Leafs have been passing the puck around. Let's see if they can get an offensive attack. Nope. Out of play, everybody. They're going to have to reset that attack. That attack was not that good. Reinhardt has a point blank ripper. Commercial break, everybody. These commercial breaks are so boring. We are going to open up a pack of hockey cards tonight, everybody. We're going to celebrate Mother's Day by opening a pack of hockey cards, excuse me. I have purchased a few different hockey card boxes, a few hobby boxes of hockey cards, upper deck cards, and I will open one random pack tonight. We still have some really exciting cards to get through. We have medals. I know I got Allure. I got SP, but I got the Blaster. The Blaster is the SP. I will admit that. The SP is not a hobby box. And then I think that's it that we have left. I think that's all we have left is Allure and oh, I think I said Metal Universe. The last year set, of course, of Metal Universe. I can't wait for this new one. I'm really starting to get into hockey cards as a hobby. And I definitely like the idea of doing the like couple packs a weekend or whatnot. I think that's the fun part. I think that's a very intelligent way to not become consumed by the hobby because the most difficult part about opening packs is that you are essentially gambling. And sometimes you're like, well, what if I get this one player signature? Matthew sits when he pees is what somebody has on it. Written on a sign behind Craig Ruby's head. Thinks he's funny. They're talking about Matthew Knives again. Knives. I didn't say knives. Game resumes. Then it dumps that puck. Come on, Panthers or Maple Leafs. Who's going to gain the possession? Maple Leafs dump the puck out. Oh, I thought you were going. Kulikov behind the net. Maple Leafs. They're going to dump it back in. Panthers with some real great opportunities right there. Marchand hitting everything in his path. The birthday boy is crushing people. Giving him the birthday body. Birthday body check. Barkov, oh, does his pass get redirected? It was hard to see. Horde battle. Panthers accelerate out of their zone. And they get looks like their dump was more of a shot on Wolf. He'll just hold on to it. He'll just hold on to that puck, everybody. He ain't doing nothing with that puck. Who has the puck? Panthers do. Schmidt to the front. Panthers keep whacking at it. Schmidt gets the puck. Gives it to Kulikov, who rips it at the net. So what replay are they showing? How the Panthers are attacking or how the Maple Leafs are defending? Maybe how the Panthers are pretty good at getting to the puck and kind of chipping it on and on and on and on and on. Big hits by the Maple Leafs, crushing Panthers. They're gonna call McMahon. A dangerous play. Crush him right into the net. Power play for the Kitties, everybody. This is where it could happen. This is where it could happen. Here they come. Shot. That goes off the iron. No, that was Reinhardt picked up that puck. He put it down. But it goes all the way back down around. I think I remember this Panthers Maple Leafs game ending in a weird way too. I feel like a lot of the overtimes and just a lot of way that some of these games are ending are just silly. Ooh, just a crushing hit on the Panthers player. Was that on Barkov or Reinhardt? Maple Leafs delivering some big hits. A lot of board battles. 50 seconds left on the Panthers power play. Now they're slowing the puck down. Marchand could have had a beautiful give and go with Schmidt. Schmidt takes the shot. Thank you, Schmidt. It bounces out though. Maple Leafs get a few new players on the ice. Schmidt, Bennett. Bennett still has the puck. He gives it to Ekblad. Bennett, shot. Bounces off. 10 seconds left in the power play. Right there, shot right in front. 3 tough. 3-tip redirect. Beautiful opportunities for the Panthers, but 9 shots in. No goals for the Panthers. 3 shots in for the Maple Leafs. No goals for them either. 0-0 game we got going on, everybody. How's everybody's night going? It's week Haken again. I do apologize. I am a little tired tonight, but nonetheless, I'm having a good time watching hockey with everybody. Ahmed Reinhardt, sit down. Because when the face off, and we got another commercial, everybody. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving during these intermissions, man. The Maple Leafs have been a little bit more docile, I would say, than the Panthers right now. It definitely feels like the Panthers are attacking a lot more rigorously, and with a lot more emphasis on attack. I still want everybody in the chat to let me know what they think about the Utah Mammoth name. The Utah Mammoth, I got maybe a snack or something. Ice cream sandwich. I like ice cream sandwich. Eating because you're bored or eating something cold because it's cold. I think right now it's eating because it's cold. Oh man. Have a little raspberry treat. A little ice cream. I like ice cream. So I also like chocolate. I like chocolate. And I like berries. So what's better than chocolate covered berries? I got pretty good buzz today. Mm. Raspberry was delicious. Mm. Matthews point blank shot at the Bobrovsky, and Bobrovsky saved it. Phone's so hot it doesn't want to listen to me. Has Matthews scored? It's game 3. Maple Leafs get a shot off the draw, but it goes wide. Bobrovsky does try to make the stop, though. He stretched real far. Verhaeghe sends that puck up the ice. Oh, penalty. Nice hooking. Second power play for the Kitties. Big ol' hook. Big ol' hook. All right, Oh, Chucky broke his stick real early into it. Maple Leafs skate down to add a little offense, but doesn't look like they're going to stay too aggressive. They're going to fall back as the Panthers skate down the ice. Reinhart and Chucky, little give and go. Play broken up by the Maple Leafs. And that puck got dumped down the ice. Seth Jones drops that puck to Reinhart. He skates up. Barkov over the line. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Game 4. Stanley Cup playoffs. Semifinals. Panthers get it over the line again, but they just keep instantly goofing up everybody. Every time the Panthers attempt to attack, the Maple Leafs just have something for them. I don't know if it's sad or funny or what. But if you are but if you are a I guess Maple Leaf player or fan, you're probably happy right now. The Maple Leafs are blocking everything. This power play hasn't done anything. Either of them have. Marchand, he tries to set up his players on a bouncing puck, but that puck gets blocked by Tanev. 14 seconds left on the play. Can the Panthers do anything? Take a shot. They took the shot and it's instantly blocked. Joseph Wool holds on to that puck. Holds on to that puck, everybody. It went right off the stick of Rodriguez. That was their best look, everybody. A puck that ricocheted off of a skate was the best opportunity for the Panthers. I went on a play. Four refs talking in a corner. Maple Leafs looks like Ekman Larson just got a delay a game penalty. So now it's a 5-on-3 for maybe like 10 seconds and then another 2 seconds. Ekman Larson, good effing call. Good effing call. That's a lame call. I like how quickly the fans turn on Ekman Larson. He got him helped him get a Stanley Cup last season, but now he's wearing a different jersey. This is just business, everybody. Panthers score for Hagee. I was too busy cracking the old neck. Panthers score 9 seconds into what? Their third power play? The third power play, and the Panthers finally do it. Carter Hagee. Beautiful passing by the Panthers. They had like 6 passes, took a shot, and then 3 passes, took a shot, and 3 passes, took a shot. There you go. 1-0 hockey game. Kitties take the lead. It's a 1-0 hockey game. 12 shots on goal so far for the Kitties, and they got 1 goal. 4 shots on goal for the Maple Leafs, and they have nothing so far. The main thing is 4 shots on goal. But you also might say it might be a little, oh, here they come. Maple Leafs 2-on-1 break. Opportunity for Carlo. Couldn't settle the puck down. Maple Leafs almost had an insta counter. Here come the Panthers again. They're already attacking again. For Hagee, the guy that just helped score, if not the goal scorer. Here they come again. They're trying to tip the puck in. If you're the Maple Leafs, you got to figure something out quick. And if you're the Cats, you got to figure something out quick too. If you're the Cats, you want to make sure you can maintain the same level of hunt. Reinhardt drops it for Ekblad. And now it's stuck in the Panthers' corner. Bobrovsky's like, I'm not even going to let these guys bounce that puck around. He just gloves it. He's not even going to deal with it. We got a commercial break, everyone. I'm going to take a lap. Well, I talked to everybody about hockey. So in this hockey game so far, I feel like the Panthers they're playing exactly the way that they should be playing, considering, I mean, don't get me wrong. You always want to try to like win the Stanley Cup. Like you're always gonna like try, right? But of course, there's like trying, and then there's also like, okay, you have a game, and like if it's different when you're up like 3-0 in a series, and you're like, all right, we don't have to like try, like we're gonna win, but we might not exhaust ourselves this game 4. If they win, okay, but game 5, we can come at them with all of our energy, all of our force. And then if you lose that game, you're like, all right, we can do the same thing for the next game. That's just how teams work, right? This librarian's commercial, I can't. It's so lame. I'm back. No, if you're the Maple Leafs right now, I feel like you really have to. You really need to step it up. But the hard part is you step it up by not taking penalties. 3 power plays is really dangerous, right? And they just experienced how dangerous it was. I mean, they're the defending Stanley Cup champions for a reason. What's going on? .235 left, everybody. 2:35 left. Please dump it in that zone. They got a shot. Panthers get that puck all the way to the neutral zone. Who's next? Panthers. Marchand shoots the puck all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Who's got it? Yarn Croak. All right, Panthers. Chuck Kachuk is skating it in. And there's 5 Maple Leafs and 2 Panthers in there, so they're not really going to win that puck battle. Just kidding. The Maple Leafs centered it for whatever reason, and Verhaeghe almost had just a little chipper right in front of the net. Panthers taking the puck away from the Maple Leafs so many different times. The Maple Leafs seem a little rattled right now. Lon's going to dump that puck in. No icing. Nate Schmidt and Barkov connect to get the puck down the ice. Thanks to Reinhart. Minute. We got our minute period reminder. Reinhart becomes 1-on-1 with the goalie. He takes a ripper. He goes knee down, and the puck goes a little wide, if not just blocked by the goalie, just barely. Panthers looking for centering feeds behind the net. Clappers from all around, 99-mile-an-hour slap shot. My goodness, that's scary. Panthers are battling for the puck. They want another shot. Forsling slows it down. Maple Leafs, they just clear that puck. They just clear that puck. They get it out of their zone. Ekblad's got 10 seconds left. Well, we all know that these last few seconds in these periods have been important. Play to that whistle, boys. Play to that whistle. You're going to get a penalty? Or is that a period over? All right, everybody. You know it. You know it. You know it. I'll be back for that second period going on intermission. Be right back, everybody. Be right back. It grew. The Rick and Morty brand grew way too fast. And then it just got huge. Here we go, everybody. Period 2. And second period just started. Panthers are out shooting the Maple Leafs 3-1. 3-1. But it's the second period, so we're gonna energize with the hockey pack. I will have my mod pick our hockey pack.
You gotta like blow away the vapors. This one right here.
Thank you.
Cool. Another medal.
Another medals, man. I love it. Here we go, everybody. I hope everybody celebrated Mother's Day if they could, best they could. I hope everyone had a great weekend nonetheless. Any weekend with Stanley Cup playoff hockey is a great weekend. Any weekend being alive is a great weekend. And we always like to try to get a player that's playing in the game tonight. So hopefully we will. Here we go, everybody. I saw a blue helmet. Maybe we got a Leaf. Belief, everyone, belief. Belief. Here we go, everybody. Panthers streaking in. Bennett gets a shot. I'm going to start out with Jurash Slavkowski. First overall draft pick in 21, 22. No one really talks about him anymore. He was the guy before Bedard. Oh, yeah, that guy before Bedard. That's Slavkowski. John Gibson of the Quackers. The Ducks. John Gibson. The Ducks did not make it into the Stanley Cup playoffs. What a beautiful car, though. Look at that foil. Look at that sky. Isn't that neat? Torrey Krug. I think he's the Blues captain, actually, too. I don't remember. I think so. But Torrey Krug, I think he is mortally injured, meaning he will never play hockey ever again. I don't remember what injury he had, but he's been on long-term injury reserve for a while. I think maybe a season or two, and I think he's ready to just say, you know what? I'm 36. I'm not going to get back into it again. Marc-Andre Fleury, the Minnesota goaltender that just retired or is retiring.
Will you be a little upset if he does not retire and he's back for another year?
No, he's done. Jordan Eberle, energetic explosion, Seattle Kraken. I think Eberle was hurt for a long time this season too. I don't know if he's coming back. It's interesting that both of the latest teams use a soft blue as one of their colors. I think it's because it stands out. Miro Heiskanen, a Dallas Star. They just absolutely crushed the Jets today. I think it was like 5-2 or something. It was bad. And Fraser Minton, a Toronto Maple Leafs rookie. So I don't know if he's playing tonight, everybody, but Fraser Minton is our Maple Leafs rookie. All right. We'll put up our Jordan Eberle energetic explosion because that's a cool card. All right, Panthers. They're on the attack. They're circling around the Maple Leafs. Looks like a redirected shot just went out into the netting. We're going to get a break and play. Just reset the play. I just want to see more hockey. It's all I want to see. I don't want to listen to what the other people are saying. But the Jordan Eberle energetic explosion, let's see if there's anything on the back. Let's see what it says. Energetic explosions, Jordan Eberle. In the final minutes of regulation on the road versus the Detroit Red Wings on October 24th, 2023, Eberle recorded his second assist of the season on the game-tying goal. It's in the contest in overtime. At 4:55 into the extra period, Eberle tallied his first goal of the 23-24 season for the Kraken overtime winning goal for the Seattle Kraken in a 5-4 victory. Imagine being at that game. Looks like the Maple Leafs are going on a power play, everybody, but I think this card's great. The Galaxy. The sweater sticks out so much because of the baby blue. I think teams using those lighter colors, I think yellows and purples have to be included in more hockey jerseys. There's a ridiculous amount of red and blue, and it's all like royal blue or navy blue. Heck, maybe even a little pink. I think there's a pink soccer team in the MLS. I think Miami is pink. Maple Leafs keep it in on their power play. Here they go. Marner passing it around. They're getting shots. First shot of the period. 5 shots on goal so far for the Maple Leafs compared to the 21 by the Panthers. That's an embarrassment. Matthews with a shot. Looks like Bobrovsky with a blocker. Panthers have survived a minute of the Maple Leafs power play. Matthews and Meyer. Pass and pass. Nylander gets it at the blue line. Matthews tries to stick handle around. It just leads to more board battles. Nylander gives it to Marner. Marner beats Marchand. Skates in. Goes around the net. Matthews rips it. They're going to try again, Marner. No, it's Nylander shoots it to the front. Can't get the bounce. Ekblad clear. Nerp. Panthers couldn't clear the entire power play. Power play's over in a redirect in front by Tavares. Bobrovsky blocks it. Lusarinen's down. He's waiting for help. Streaking is some help. Forsling. And Lucerinen again. Tired Panthers. Those penalty killers are getting off the ice, and the power play and the regular guys are getting back on. Well, they're all regular guys, but you know what I mean. Some of the attackers. McMahon and Domi come in, but they are just as quickly gone. I think the reason why Max Domi bothers me so much is his crazy, insane resemblance to Crazy Frog. Commercials, everybody. We got some commercials. We got some commercials. Let's go to Hockey X to see if anyone's saying anything funny or interesting. Matthews needs to be better offensively. Hit the net, man. This guy has been the best goal scorer in the NHL since he was drafted, and he leads the class in the shots to miss the net. Leafs gonna get goalied. Bob out of his mind right now. A lot of people talk about the Maple Leafs. Their power play isn't really doing anything. They're not too happy about it. And that puck goes back in. Here comes Domi. Not necessarily the scariest thing you've ever heard, especially when he has the puck. Domi with the puck is a lot less scary than Here Comes Domi. I'll tell you that. Maple Leafs got the puck all the way down, but now the Panthers, they're counterattacking real effing fast. Here they come. Reinhardt in front. Oh, he tried to bat it in too. In front for Barkov. 3 shoves, 2 shoves. Whoa. Just the iron defense. And the other thing too is like the Maple Leafs, they've only gotten like 5 or 6 shots on net. The and the Panthers have gotten about 24 shots, but they've only gotten 1 goal. So, but of course, no, none of these shots make you feel good. Every shot has an opportunity. I got another chocolate wrap. Marchand on his birthday. No interference on that. Wow. Many, many, many possible interference plays. Nylander was probably one of the best opportunities for the Maple Leafs. He got a stretch pass. He skated all the way to the front, but I don't know how the release went. The release looked really weird because it looked like he shot it, but then it looked like he didn't shoot it. Here he comes again, Nylander. He wants a revenge on that last opportunity. They're gonna call interference for that. That's a pretty lame fall. That's a pretty lame fall. That's soft. Tripping, they're calling it. Well, if Benoit, so all right, from watching that replay, yeah, it definitely looks like a trip. But the other thing is that looking at Benoit's play, or looking at the play, Bennett. Have I been calling him Benoit all game? I may have, dude. That Benoit name got stuck in my head. It got stuck in my head. I'm just so. I mean, this has been a really fun game to cast. The Maple Leafs, though, like it's just crazy because you look at the first 2 games and the Maple Leafs just completely dominated. But now you go ahead and you look at a game like right now, the Maple Leafs just can't figure it out. I mean, they're going to go on another power play, so maybe this is where they tie up the game. I mean, only 7 shots is really, really embarrassing. But at the same time, I feel like when you get to a point like this, it can go either which way, and I think it's almost just as much anxiety inducing on the team because now the more advantage the other team starts getting, or let's just say for example, you make a mistake Well, now you're a lot more terrified of making those mistakes, right? So you're gonna play the game a little bit more differently. And sometimes when you play the game that much more differently, when you're trying to not when you're playing to not make a mistake rather than play the game to win, there's a difference, right? When you're playing not to lose versus trying to win, there's a difference. And for whatever reason, it feels like the Maple Leafs right now are in the playing not to, they're trying to play to not lose. When they're only down 1-0, we're halfway through the hockey game. We're 10 minutes into the second period. It's just weird. 7 points in 7 games versus Florida this season, Mitch Marner. Here we go. Ref talking to the players. We're going to try this face off again. It looks like the Panthers win the face off and Reinhardt skates in a neutral ice. He fakes that he's going to bring it back in, and then he gets an offensive shot. Beautiful save by Wall. Great and intelligent play. Intelligent give and go for Reinhardt. That was so cool. That was really impressive for the Maple Leafs because if he didn't make that save, I could just completely can tell the Maple Leafs would just imploded. Here comes Stashes. Another centering attempt. The Panthers getting more shots in the power play than the Maple Leafs. Is that a trip? And there goes the Toronto Maple Leafs power play. The Panthers attacking so much to the point to the where the Maple Leafs got a little scared. Trip to Kitty. And now was it Mitch Marner? It was Marner. He tripped Nosek real bad. Marner just looks so defeated. And I mean, that's the thing for the Maple Leafs is that they just get no pity. And it's their fandom that does it to them. If they didn't have, and honestly, it's almost just one fan, honestly, that people, at this point, people are like, you know what? I get this as long as they lose. Marchand shoots it on Wool. Well, scoops that puck up. Scoops that puck up. The star of this game is the only guy playing for their team, Joseph Wall. Is that what they're saying? Lawton behind the net. 25 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey before the Panthers go on the power play again. again. But it hasn't mattered at all, really, because the Maple Leafs haven't even shown up to play. They have 9 shots on goal to the 26 for the Panthers. And this power play that the Panthers are about to go on to, they pretty much intercepted the Maple Leafs' entire power play. Not only do the Panthers have more shots on the Maple Leafs power play than the Maple Leafs, but now that power play has transitioned, or that penalty kill has turned into a power play. He's 10 minutes ahead of me, or 10 seconds. No, only when it's me. For Hagee to Chucky. That bounces back. That comes out of the zone. Reinhardt. We're going to pass it in. Here we go. Seth Jones. They take the shot. And now the puck is sent deep. Maple Leafs got to get it on. Yeah, got to get that puck out. And now they're going to try and attack, but they're just getting clobbered. They're getting hit by the Panthers everywhere they go. Panthers power play killed off too. So the Panthers getting a lot of opportunities. Let's go, Cats. We can't let those believers believe. Lady Ryder, what do you think about believers? Do you not like believers? We got an anti-believer right now. Maple Leafs, they gotta try and figure this out. A 2-1 opportunity almost for the Maple Leafs. But the Panthers cut that off real quick. Panthers attacking again. Rodriguez, center stage, backhander. Pacioretty bonks it off the boards. And now Ekblad. They're going to attack now. Beautiful shot. Second shot for the Panthers. Woll just making every stop that he possibly can. The Maple Leafs have to be so happy they have Woll. Matthews can't even deliver a hit. Marner can't even stand on his skates. Marner just got all the way into the Panthers zone and just crashed in the boards. But of course, the Panthers can't figure out how to manage their own puck. And the Maple Leafs, they get a lucky gimme. Seth Jones just throws nice to the ice. But that didn't help the Panthers at all, apparently, because now the Maple Leafs controlling the puck. Will they get a shot with this attempt? Benoit shoots, so now the Maple Leafs have double-digit shots, everybody. With less than 5 minutes to go in the second period, the Maple Leafs have 10 shots on net. Backyard Kid, I don't know. I have them winning this round. Backyard Kid, you got the Maple Leafs winning this round? Ugh. Some guy came into my work the day after our home hockey team lost. The Wild lost in the playoffs. This guy came into my work wearing a Wild jersey, and I was like, it's too soon. Can't do that. Can't do. You don't do that the day after you lose. You gotta just retire the jersey for the season. You can't just be like, I just like the Wild, man. Sucks they lost, but I'm just gonna walk around. No, you just gotta retire it, dude. Don't do that. That's bad. Maple Leafs going for shots, and the puck comes out. Only 1-0. That's crazy against these two teams. You thought that this would be like a 4-4, another 5-4 hockey game with two teams like this. Maple Leafs up to 12 shots, so the Maple Leafs finally starting to participate in the hockey game. It's not too late. You still got a third period left to play. And honestly, the Cats, they're not doing what they can to end the Maple Leafs. If the Cats would have gotten maybe one or two more goals, this hockey game could be over. But the Cats getting all their opportunities and really not scoring within half of them. That's really what's keeping the Maple Leafs optimistic, and that optimism has led to them getting all these shots, getting all these extra opportunities. And Nylander, he's going to take a shot on Bob. Bob pounces on it. No penalties. I think it's funny when you see hockey players with their chains hanging out of their jerseys. I just can't wait for someone to just have a super, like, just eccentric chain just hanging out of their jersey. That's just way too big and just probably shouldn't be doing that, but does it anyways. Maple Leafs on another power play. Was it Seth Jones? Here they go. Maple Leafs taking shots, but it's ricocheting off of the Panthers. Reinhardt skates in, and again, the Panthers being more dangerous on the Maple Leafs power play than the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs right now, 30 seconds burning off their power play. I'm not sure if they've gotten a shot yet. This is exactly the problem that was happening earlier in the hockey game. The Toronto Maple Leafs are less dangerous when they have more players on the ice. Easy clear for the Panthers. There's already a minute, just pretty much of nothing. Ekman Larson sends that puck in, and it's just gonna bounce. Everybody. I don't know. I don't think the Maple Leafs score on this pot. I don't think they're going to score this period. No goals at all for the Maple Leafs. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. Here they go. Riley sends one to the front. Mikkola can't clear it. Mikkola takes it all the way back in his zone. He's going to try and center on the boards. Not enough gas. Maple Leafs, center stage, right in front of Bob. No, it couldn't go in, and then the Maple Leafs mishandle the puck and it bounces out. Domi's on the power play. Now I don't know what's going on. Panthers just slapped that puck out. That power play is over. A minute left in the second period. And the Toronto Maple Leafs are dumbfounded. They have no killer instinct right now. Offsides. Panthers take the puck away again from the Maple Leafs. Kulikov has it in the right corner. 30 seconds left to go. He shoots it towards the net. Mick something. McDonald's gets that puck out. McDonald's. Jake McCabe. Oh, my knee just hurt so bad. Panthers almost a last second opportunity, but it does not happen. It's 1-0. We're going to go into the third period pretty soon, but I am going to go to an intermission. I'll see everybody here for the third period and maybe overtime. She's like, how do you know all about the schedule? I'm like, I take a picture of the schedule. That way I know everything. I know your schedule. I know my schedule. I know the way the day's supposed to flow. And just like that, Week Aiken's back, everybody. Yay, Week Aiken. Oh my gosh, Week Aiken, we missed you. I missed everybody here too. Did you see on Wednesday? I only worked till like 11.
I have not seen this week's.
I worked till 11:15 on Wednesday.
Why even going to
Because I have this group I'm a part of that they want me to
see?
make sure I go to it. Yeah, I'm a banker for for 3 hours or 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
So it's not even real work anyway. I can't get. Oh, that's exciting. In the skirts of Yolanda, I order the kick in to review those two cards.
Uh-oh, Joseph Wall, his own player fell over his head. Is that going to hurt him? These two guys, we're doing a quality check over here. We're doing a quality check over here.
Yeah, keep this.
Stupid Slipkowski's got all that crap at the top.
I know, but at least the cool card is safe.
And this Gibson card also has some top damage, unfortunately. Hockey cards, for whatever reason, you just like to be printed damaged. What are these? Digimon parallels? Oh, those cool people that wave at the TV when the camera's on them. Ha ha ha. I'd do that. I'd be that cool person. I'm just giving other cool people compliments. I'm that cool guy that gives other cool people compliments. I'm the cool caller. I'm the cool caller. I'm the cool cat caller.
You sure are. So
Just make sure you do it with C's in that case.
so those are rejected.
I think so.
Send them over. I'm finished.
All right. Thank you, Mod. Kitties, they want another goal. They want to make sure that the Maple Leafs are not coming back. And this game has been, I mean, it's been so weird. The Maple Leafs just can't figure out what offense is. They can't figure out what offense is. They can't generate offense. They can't participate in offense. They don't know what offense is. Goes under wall. He saves it. No, we only watch. We only turn on Mr. Dangle when we want to. When we want to watch him explode. And we only do that when the Leafs lose. Another season of joy for us. Where'd that puck go? Nosek skates it up and drops it off. Maple Leafs boosting. Domi getting shots. If there's anyone I want taking shots on my team, it's Domi. Benoit. Slow it down with Ekman Larson. They're just going to bounce it up. See, the worst part about the game state right now is that whoever gets the next goal feels like they're going to be the team that's going to win. Because if the Maple Leafs tie it, they're going to have momentum. If the Panthers score another goal, they're going to have the confidence. Or they might have the momentum. So it's a very unique place for both these teams to be at right now. Here they come. Nice backhand. Beautiful save, Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky making sure that the Panthers keep the puck out of their net. Maple Leafs getting some opportunities early in the third period. Maple Leafs again. Zach Marner gives it to McCabe. Ripper on Bobrovsky. Maple Leafs still have it though. Tavares behind the net. No, it looks like Lindell or Chucky took it. Panthers can't clear it from their zone. The Maple Leafs starting to get tired from their own attack as the Panthers lift it in the neutral zone. And then Kachuk gives it away to Marner. And the Panthers get lucky again as that puck just rolls out all the way into the Maple Leaf zone. Ooh, someone looks hurt. Rodriguez. He looks hurt. Poor Rodriguez. Owie. What the hell?
You see that? When I did the checks, I wasn't seeing any of that space, but I made it this way, or something like that. And I'm doing it fast, it's not, I was just going up here.
Does mine do that? Or does mine? It shouldn't do that. That's a really weird glitch. Your phone is possessed. Dude, our mod's phone is possessed. She literally pointed, what did your, is our apartment possessed? Are we gonna get murdered tonight? Well, if anything. That's where all the demons are. We have demons at our door. Goodness sakes. Our mod's phone actually finds demons. So Rodriguez, does he get boarded? He gets shouldered? So he's not looking. Blindside hit. What are they gonna call it? 2-minute minor. Panthers. 5-minute power play on Oliver Ekman-Larsson, or 2 minutes. They said I don't know. They said 2 minutes, and then the person put up 5 minutes on the clock. So my bad. Stupid person not listening. Stupid me not listening and saying it out loud and believing in myself. Why does this keep leaving? My stream, for whatever reason, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna skip. Ah, we can't get, you're done casting. You're done when I say you're done, right? That's pretty much what's going on. That puck already comes all the way out of the zone. All right. Panthers skate that puck in. Panthers, you got to score on another one of these power plays. Don't forget the Maple Leafs have a good penalty killing unit too. You've taken a shorthander or two from the Maple Leafs this series. You got to be careful. Barkov trying to take a quick shot. Easily defended by the Maple Leafs. That comes all the way back out. Bobrovsky passes the puck up to Bennett. Bennett gives it to Kachuk. Kachuk has it over the blue line and gives it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe passes it. Back in front. A beautiful hockey play. Is that Verhaeghe? It took Verhaeghe a while to get back up on his feet. Less than a minute for the Panthers on their power play. 6 minutes gone in the third period of Game 4 in this series in the semifinals. Matthew Nyes, breakaway on shorthanded. Shot, Bobrovsky, blocker, bow. 17 shots for the Maple Leafs. No goals. Panthers have to be careful. Have to be careful. The Maple Leafs. And then the Panthers give the puck away because they're not communicating on their changes on their power play. Embarrassing. Definitely a lot of emotions being felt by both teams right now. For whatever reason, the Panthers are feeling anxious. They're letting the Maple Leafs get weird opportunities, giveaways upon giveaways. Another opportunity. Carlo with the shot to Bobrovsky. The Panthers are just saying, hey, you take the puck and take a shot. You take a puck and take a shot. You take a puck and take the shot. We got some commercials, everybody. Where? The way the Panthers mismanaged that last power play was extremely embarrassing. Period. That has game losing potential. That was such a bad power play. They gave the Leafs like two really good chances too. The ref just falls. Is that what we're looking at? Oh, his skate blade. That's funny. The ref had to get his skate blade readjusted. And they're sending the puck up. Here we go. Play resumes. Panthers battling. The Maple Leafs finally got to 17 shots. So remember, after the first period, they had like 5 or 6 shots. It was bad. It was really bad. The Maple Leafs then have since decided to play the game of hockey and realize that they are up in the series. They're just down in this hockey game. You gotta take it one game at a time. Don't forget what you have accomplished, but don't forget what there is to accomplish. Where's that puck going? Guys in Nylander. Maple Leafs control off the faceoff in the offensive zone. Nylander, power backhander. Bob saves it. Ekblad and McMahon getting a little physical. Again, a little physical. 11:31 to go. Nylander is. My mom just walks around just eating snacks all day. What else do you do? Oh, giggles. What do you define a snack? That's all I'm hearing. Play resumes, everybody. Domi's on the ice. Watch out for Domi. Chucky and Bennett. Work that puck up for Hagee. Bounces the puck off the backboards, and now Bennett sends it to the front, but Oliver Ekman-Larsson takes it and dumps it back, and now the Maple Leafs are controlling it as Riley circles around. Guess who has it again? Riley. Lots of give and goes. Lots of give and goes going on right now. Bobrovsky couldn't make that save, but the Panthers defense, they find a way to drain it and send it all the way down the Maple Leaf zone. And let's watch the Maple Leafs counterattack. And they screwed up. They mismanaged the puck. Now the Panthers' opportunity to do something. Next goal wins, I'm telling you. With the way this hockey game is acting, next goal wins. Ekblad sends it up to Lundell. Lundell just sends that puck towards the boards. He wanted to get a bounce. Maple Leafs bring the puck out yet again. And the Panthers are just easy at converting it and dumping it into the neutral zone. We've had about 6 break-in attempts, negates, and dumps. It's honestly just waiting for the Maple Leafs to make too big of a zone entry or too big of a mistake, and the Panthers will just counterattack. It's very slow, it's very boring, but this is what we get to deal with. Nylander swerving. Bobrovsky holds that puck as it gets redirected in front of him. This game is stuff is happening, but stuff isn't happening. That's the standard of amazing. Honestly, Dairy Queen, I mean, so Dairy Queen and Cane's both give you some sort of Texas toast, right? I would definitely say that Cane's Texas toast is better, but if their chicken isn't crispy, then Cane's is a miss. The thing is that Cane's can kind of give you like wet, slimy chicken, and then sometimes the fries aren't cooked all the way. And if that happens, Cane's is just a total miss. But if that chicken is crispy and those fries are cooked, and that bread is fluffy, bread's usually always fluffy. But yeah, but it's the other stuff. Most stuff's always bread always fluff. You gotta worry about that else. Maple Leafs win the face-off, but the ref is saying nope. Panthers don't get the puck. If the Panthers don't get the puck, we got to redo it. You just saw Lundell put $20 in the ref's pocket. Leafs won that face-off, but the ref says I can't redo it every time. Seth Jones battled with Matthews, but Lundell, Lucerinen, excuse me, he just sends that puck all the way in. And he gets very lucky it wasn't an icing. That puck was rolling slow. Rolling slow. Less than 10 minutes to go in this hockey game. And now the Maple Leafs ice it the other way around. All the way around. Okay, whatever. I don't know why, but the NHL's got some of the most boring, annoying commercials I've ever seen. Barkov. Panthers get another attempt in front. Maple Leafs catching up on shots. They're at 19 shots on goal. Nosek, centering feed. Reinhardt, his stick just wasn't there. I'm not sure. Did the puck bounce? But that was a very dangerous opportunity there for the Cats. Maple Leafs going to reconvene. Tavares, Nylander. You're going to start seeing a lot of these offenders, a lot of these forwards come out more often. 2-on-1, right? Just like that. Bennett in front, drains it, scores! Sam Bennett skates all the way up in front of Wall, stops, and then waits for Wall to deke, fights, and then he just shoots that puck right into that empty net. What an embarrassing goal. What a talented goal. Sam Bennett takes the putt, cuts all the way around, takes the puck, cuts all the way around, waits for Wall to bite, shoots it. Some Golden Knight stuff right there. He just waits for Wall to bite. We gotta watch our Steve Dangle. Ah. Nothing gets me more caking for hockey. Nothing gets me more caking for hockey. And here we go. Hockey continues. 2-0 hockey game with 8 minutes left to go. They're not catching up. The Maple Leafs are not catching up. Bobrovsky is flawless on 20 shots. Panthers steal the puck from Wall. Wall makes it back to the cage. They cannot center it. That was dangerous again. Panthers getting more bouncers, though. And more offensive zone time is good for the Panthers and not good for the Leafs. Ah, just feels good. It just feels good, everyone. Everyone knows it feels good. Here they come. Panthers got to get the puck. Lorenz gets a shot on Bob. I'm feeling something right now for the Leafs. Panthers have to clear this puck. They barely do. 4 Leafs on Reinhart. You gotta wonder how long until Wall leaves the ice. I'm guessing 4 minutes when you're down by 2. Schmidt brings it over. Verhaeghe just rips it. Then the Panthers are just gonna take rippers. The Panthers have all their confidence now. The Panthers are reminded that they're Stanley Cup champions, and even going down 2 in a series, they're used to the playoffs now. They've gone to the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row. They want to go back for a 3rd time in a row, and this 3rd time they want to go back to back. Juicy, bro, slimy. That's juicy and slimy, bro. Slime juice, juice slime. Slime juice, juice slime. And we got a, what do you even want to call this? Commercial? Back to the hockey game, everybody. And you start to wonder still with Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews just not showing up at all. You really start to wonder what the Maple Leafs are going to do with their roster. I mean, obviously, they're probably going to just keep him. They're going to get rid of Tavares. Maple Leafs try to set up their team, but instead they just send their puck all the way back into their zone. And that clock continues to run. No icing. Panthers just send it back to the neutral zone. Maple Leafs, you got to slow this play down. You got to figure out a plan of attack. Think of a set play. Do something. But we all know it's not going to happen. 2-0, you're not coming back. Just the way that the Maple Leafs have played, it's 2-0. 36 shots so far for the Panthers. 20 shots for the Maple Leafs. Here they come. Ekman Larson back to Marner. Matthews. Marner just flubs a shot. And Marchand, just an easy clear for him. Less than 4 minutes on the clock. Maple Leafs, they're going to try and get their A-list on, and once they get this puck down the ice and controlling it, they're going to get rid of that goaltender. Panthers, easy bouncing clears down the ice. That's all they're doing, bouncing clears. No sec. A puck rolls right in front. Reinhart curls with it. Being harassed by Pacioretty. He's going to send it to the blue line. The Panthers still want to attack. Kulikov sends it in. Nosek gets a shot. Woll holds on to it. A broken stick from somebody. I heard Nylander got pushed into the Panthers bench. That's actually pretty funny. It's actually really funny. Maple Leafs can't get out of their own zone. Less than 3 minutes to go in the hockey game. Matthews beats one, beats two. Can't beat them all. Forward battle ensues as Tavares sends it to the opposite side. Marner sends it up to Matthews. Matthews backhands it. Empty net for the Maple Leafs. What is going on? And right now, everybody, we got 2 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this hockey game. Panthers leading 2-0. Let's look into some of these other side statistics that have impacted the players and the environment of this hockey game. I got to see the hits right now because it's been an extremely physical hockey game. One of the things that the Panthers have is their physicality, is their physical play. It's one of the things that they're known for. But at the same time, they're block shots. So the Panthers, their bodies just must be crushed. 45 to 40 hits. Actually, it's in favor of the Maple Leafs. 15 to 12 block shots, barely any blocks. I mean, I guess the Panthers don't have, I mean, I wasn't sure if maybe one of the reasons why the Maple Leafs didn't have so many shots is if the Panthers just had like 50 blocks. It's not the case. The Maple Leafs just did not want to play hockey. They're too busy thinking about their mommies. Well, I'll be crying to their mommies. This. Shot right off the face-off for the Maple Leafs. Panthers clear it. Here they go. Empty net. They take the shot. It goes right into Marner's skates. Tavares can't even get the puck. Oh, here you go again. Second opportunity. Nosek got hounded. He wasn't going to be able to take that shot. I'm surprised Bobrovsky won't take the shot. Bobrovsky, take the shot. We want a goalie goal in the playoffs. Ekblad doesn't ice it. He sends the puck out, but he doesn't have enough power to ice. Toronto Maple Leafs down 0-2. They give the puck away again. Another shot towards the net. Marner is almost better playing goaltender than he has been at scoring goals. Even though he's been he's been the best Maple Leaf in this series, besides Nylander. Beautiful opportunity for the Maple Leafs, and it goes barely wide. 1:20 left in this hockey game, everybody. A shot that's bouncing wide. Bobrovsky, can he hold on to the puck? We don't even know where it is. Nylander has it on the right corner. Marner to Matthews. Matthews, no goal. Matthews, no goal. Matthews, no goal. Matthews. Panthers are going to pin that puck. They don't care. They'll just pin that puck. They don't care. Whistle it dead. Panthers don't care. Just whistle it dead. Just whistle it. They don't care. And an easy clear for the Panthers. An easy clear for the Panthers. I'm looking for the yellow remote. We have a whistle on the play, everybody. Here's the remote. Here we go, off the face-off. Panthers send it along the boards again. Ten seconds left to go. 8 seconds left to go. The Panthers are just holding the puck. They're just gonna call the hockey game dead. Refs telling the players to not come on the ice. Are we gonna have a fight? Gloves are off. Marchand is swinging. Marchand wants to swing. It's his birthday. He wants to fight. Aaron Ekblad is pissed. Wow. We got some rough stuff, everybody. The Bruins jersey. It's not even a Marchand jersey. The ref doesn't even have his helmet on. I like how you can just make legitimate threats in sports. I'm gonna literally try to break your leg. And you can just do that. It's sports, right? Because it's part of the game. Domi just comes in and boards Barkov at the end of the game. Second this postseason. Second shutout for Bobrovsky. Series tied up. The Maple Leafs took the first two. The Panthers took the last two. And especially when you're getting that little of shots, there's no way you're going to compete, especially in the Stanley Cup playoffs. 22 to 37 shots total at the end. Of course, the Panthers with the more shots. 47 to 40 hits. Believe it or not, the Maple Leafs almost have 20% more hits. Complain, Steve Dangle. Give it to me. Give it to me. 17 blocks for the Maple Leafs and 12 blocks for the Panthers. 3 takeaways for the Maple Leafs, 8 takeaways for the Panthers. 12 and 13 giveaways apiece for each team. The more is the Panthers. They're both making the same amount of mistakes. The Panthers with a little bit more offensive abilities, but however, for the most part, the Panthers is dominating this hockey game. Matthews again just can't be. No one can find him. Matthews just nowhere to be seen. Matthews just nowhere to be seen, everybody. But that's going to end the stream, everybody. Another hockey game, another playoff game. The Stanley Cup continues to rage on. We got a tie series. Defending Stanley Cup champions, they want to get back. It's going to be Panthers versus Stars. And those Stars do not look like they're going to lose. However, everybody, I hope you have a great night. I look forward to seeing you back at the next playoff game. Have a great night, everyone. This week, Haken. See you later.